So I actually do not have my mic today, but what's good, guys? It's AJ Goat, man. I'm gonna just do a quick review of the Ravens and Browns. First of all, I'd like to say it was not the best game ever. It was definitely ugly in that first half. Lamar Jackson definitely was struggling. The offense was struggling. The defense definitely, I will say, our defense stepped up a lot this game. Our defense looked phenomenal. Our defense, I think, is the reason why we beat the Browns Sunday. I think our offense was definitely moving slowly, but usually that happens with our offense. We move slowly. In the second half, we usually start to get things rolling here. Uh, I definitely say the Browns defense definitely looked like they were shutting us down our offensively in that first half, especially Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, Falele needs to get off the field. He sucks. He was getting literally bulldozed by Myles Garrett the whole game. That whole O-line, I'm not going to lie, Linderbaum, Voorhees, everybody was getting bullied. That whole offensive line was bullied. There definitely needs to be some readjustments in that O-line before we play the Jets Sunday because we should not be underestimating any opponent. Um, but I think after the first half, though, the second half, we did the typical Ravens. We started to get rolling. Lamar Jackson, the Ravens offense, we got rolling. We started to look like the Baltimore Ravens again offensively. We started getting down the field. We scored points. There were a lot of field goal. It was a field goal game for us for sure. Tyler Loop over here kicking them threes, man. So, but there's nothing wrong with that. But still, which brings me to the red zone offense. Our red zone offense definitely needs to be worked on, man, because even though I do like field goals, I'd rather have touchdowns. We need to learn how to punch the touchdowns in when we're in the red zone. Defensively, we played phenomenal. I think the defense didn't really have big of a problems. Yeah, they let up some plays, but it is sometimes that happens. I think the defense definitely looks a lot better. I think the defense has really stepped up, and there's a reason why we're winning these games. So I think our defense is in a good spot right now. Offense, definitely there's some work that needs to be done. Lamar Jackson throwing those two interceptions, but I'm not blaming Lamar Jackson because the first one was by Keaton Mitchell, was tipped off his hands, which he should have caught. And I can't remember what the second one is, but I'm pretty sure it was tipped as well. So that one, both are not Lamar Jackson's fault. Lamar Jackson had a pretty decent game. I mean, he had a couple runs. He couple passes here, but again, that O-line is just letting him down, man. That Browns defense was able to chase him all game, and he had to force throws at some points, man, which is definitely not good. That O-line needs to be adjusted immediately this week before we play the Jets Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. I think we still look pretty good, though, I think 5-5 is not bad for us right now. I think we're in an okay spot compared to what we were 1-5 in the beginning of the season. I think we just got to keep working on things. This team just needs to keep learning stuff, keep working on things, and just keep adjusting stuff. And I think the Ravens are going to be just fine. If you can take down Justin Fields and the Jets since Sunday, we'll be 6-5, and then we play the Bengals 8:20 p.m. on the following Thursday at our house. So that is actually the blackout game, which means all the players' uniforms are black, and also means that the end zones are going to be black, which also means that it's the dark fall, which means that sick Ravens. There's an animation where the Raven actually roams around all M&T Bank stadiums, so that's going to be cool as hell. And then, the stadium turns black and purple. It looks amazing. I'm excited for that game, but we're not going to worry about that game because we need to take care of the Jets first Sunday afternoon. And then we are looking at 6-5. If we can take care of the Jets, we're looking at 6-5, which I am actually pretty impressed. I'm actually a lot happier that the Ravens have stepped it up. They have dug themselves out of a little hole. They're just above water right now. There's still things that we still have a lot of work to do, but still, I think we're just above water. We're getting up there, though. We're getting above the water, and we're getting better. This team's getting better every week, even though, they're going to keep working on these mistakes, but still, I think each week we're starting to look a little bit better on both sides of the ball. So I think this Ravens team just got to keep working, just keep stacked. Every week is we got to just fight hard for a win at this point, and we'll see what happens. And then for the Browns, I will say Shedeur Sanders officially got his first NFL start, which I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like Shador Sanders was kind of set to fail being on the Cleveland Browns. I mean, it's what week is it in the NFL? I don't know, but we're too far in the NFL season for him to now just be starting. When you knew that Dylan Gabriel sucks, you knew you should have put Shador Sanders in because you don't have Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's on the Bengals. You don't have him. Why wouldn't you put Shador Sanders in? I don't know, man. The Browns, I don't understand you guys, man. I don't understand what that was all about. I pretty much feel like you guys set Sanders up to fail. I mean, that O-line literally just looked like our Ravens O-line. It's terrible. Shador Sanders, we were getting to him. We literally sacked him like 3 times in his debut when it should have been, a little bit better for the Brown side of talk aspect of things. But, yeah, man, I mean, it looks like he just got set up to fail, man. That O-line literally looked like it was letting our D-line just get right to him, man. I don't know, man. Shador Sanders, I think Sanders definitely needs to go to another team because I don't think he's going to be succeeding in Cleveland at all. It would be cool if we would have got him to back up Lamar, but we already have Tyler Huntley, so that really wouldn't make sense. But, yeah, hopefully Shador Sanders can maybe get some success in Cleveland, but I don't think it's going to happen, or he can go to another team. But, yeah. To sum things off, from Ravens, 5-5, we just got to keep working. We got to fight for every win. Every week is just a fight for another win at this point. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah, but man, go Ravens. I have my faith in the Raven. Let's go, Flock. Go Ravens, baby.